I'm going to need you guys to share this video with everyone you know, especially those impacted by the shot.
Myself as a testimonial, ever since, we all went into lockdown and all the things happened, I have not gotten my period back. And now we can actually safely say why. Let's turn it around so she can talk about it. Okay.
So this is our rice machine. It does a scan using bioresonance technology. It has all of the materials from the COVID vaccines, so anyone that's vaccinated can get a free scan. We are looking at Callie's scan from her 2 vaccines, and we can identify what was in it. A lot of people don't know what the ingredients were and how it impacted the body, but they say that it was safe and effective, and we're going to tell you, and we're going to disclose what was actually in these vaccines. So in yours, Callie, what it did was it impacted 18 pairs of genes. It did produce inflammation in the cardiovascular system known as myocarditis. It had nanographene oxide. It had synthetic proteins, which create a hormone imbalance. It dysregulated the hypothalamus in the brain, which is connected to the pituitary. The hypothalamus in the brain is connected to a lot of body systems, but for you, it created dysregulation within the hypothalamus and the pituitary, which is the master gland, controls all the hormones.
Oh my God, that's why I didn't get my period back.
It gets worse. The hypothalamus was also disconnected to the colon, especially the ascending, so you're going to have a lot of issues up in your diaphragm.
I do have a lot.
Yeah. And then it also impacted your reproductive system. So it created a reproductive response. You were shedding through your skin, taking your period away because of the synthetic proteins that were binding up in the reproductive system.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
The other thing that came up was...
I'm getting a lawyer.
Yeah. Weaponized pathogens showed up in a form of bacteria, which will affect the gut. Your circulatory system was also affected. Your hypothalamus connection to the lungs was impacted, so you're going to have a hard time breathing, especially when you're walking up the stairs.
I can't even walk up the stairs without getting winded.
Yep. So respiratory took an impact. Weaponized pathogens in the form of attacking your central nervous system, so your fight or flight response, your skin, your digestion,
I have a urinary tract infection almost on a weekly basis.
Yep, which is all from this shot, and your neuro. So your neuroendocrine is your hormonal and reproductive system.
Oh my God.
You had 2 shots, so this probably came from your second one, which is another form of synthetic proteins, creating hormone imbalance, synthetic proteins, hormone balance. And then the hypothalamus also created dysregulation in the pancreas, which is your blood sugar and glucose levels. So you're going to have diabetes or hypoglycemia.
Oh my God.
So blood sugar is going to become dysregulated, which means you're going to get dizzy, fainty, shaky.
I do.
Yeah.
I can't even carry a dinner plate without getting weak.
Yep. Yep. And then more synthetic proteins. So to summarize, what has happened is it went after your reproductive system and your hormones in your period. It went after your hypothalamus which is connected to certain body systems. It targeted certain body systems. It went after gut, lungs, and pancreas.
Oh my God. That's everything that I'm having problems with.
Yeah.
I need you all to know this was done deliberately, and if you received one of these shots, I am really sorry. God bless.